know why I feel this way. It's because of the server I love to play. Bring adventure for me every day. Play on the server the TimeShot way.
Hello, people. It's Poet, and we are back on TimeShot. So what I wanted to do, I'm gonna, you know what? I haven't traveled by land. I've been taking advantage of the Nether portal, I think a little bit too much. And I often used to say, I prefer going by land. I prefer methods of travel by land. Someone in the comments, I forget which video it was on, but one of these TimeShot videos asked me if I was going to make a train station at the base, and for sure I will. It's just a matter, I've already even, I have some ideas of what it's going to look like. And so I will come up with something rudimentary for a train station. And then there will be some sort of a train railway between... Ooh, look at this. Interesting. I gotta look at this for a second. Okay. Gotta see what MK's been working on. Because this affects me a little bit. She's been working on this cool little, like a fortification. But here's the thing. Is that I built this. I don't know if she knows that. She might. But I built this channel here. I did it before the world download. I thought I was going to have time to pour the water down around here. And basically this would all be water. And then the water, the little riverway, would go this way, and then curve around. Oops. Get shot off. Curve around until it meets the water here. So this would all be water. But the thing is that if there's a bridge here, that makes sense. If there isn't a bridge here, then there's a problem. Okay, you know what? Let's just back up. Nope. Wait, I'm backing up. Okay. Oh no. Another problem. This one looks a lot more temporary. Well, they both look temporary, but this one looks even more temporary. It's raining now too. Okay, so today I really don't have much to talk about. I wanted to start building on something, but also kind of just update you guys on what's going on, as I often do. No, this is not a topics episode yet, top comments episode, whatever we're gonna. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna call it. This is not a comment episode yet, but feel free to leave your comments in this episode where I might feature them in that one. I gotta stop and kill these guys. I need squid ink. Need ink sacks. Like crazy, I need them. Okay, more over here. Might as well kill them. You guys saw in one of the last episodes, if not the last episode, I can't remember. I was at the mushroom biome and I was fighting squid. That was mostly for the dropper. And it's absolutely insane that we finished the dropper. I kind of wanted to go there again. Just to show you guys sort of not... It's not really behind the scenes because we showed it in the video. Mine didn't record though. Like, here's the thing. I don't know yet. It's still not Halloween. As of me recording this. So this is all going to sound kind of backwards. What we did is we recorded some footage at the... Oh, jeez. We recorded footage at the Haunted Mansion for Halloween. And I recorded 2, but OBS has been causing me endless supplies of grief. Just endless amounts. Oh, man, where's... I don't have any food on my bar. This is bad. 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 Go. Now I know why I don't travel by land often. I need to light this up just a little bit more, I think. All around the riverway. There we go. But I recorded, but like I was saying, OBS gives me grief like you would not imagine. So what happened was I had OBS, and OBS is the program I use to record, in case I didn't make that quite clear. Some people use Fraps, some people use, I've even heard of people using like Camtasia, Bandicam, XSplit. There's a lot of programs you could use to record with. I choose to use OBS. It's free. You can set it up to whatever settings you want, and you're good to go. But I've noticed recently that it's been, like, a lot of my videos stutter. My Dead by Daylight videos are super choppy, but they weren't choppy while I was playing, so it must have been OBS causing the problem, right? So, like, that's one example. And then today, when I went to go record this very video, it was causing me problems. It was stuttering a lot. Like, I could see that it was stuttering in the preview. But what happened when I went to record the Halloween thing is that I guess I had two versions of OBS open at the same time. Like, the same OBS, but they let you open it twice for some reason. And what happened is when I hit the record button, it started to record on both of them. And it did this really, really, really weird thing where I have footage now that's double the size of what it should be. It's like it recorded it twice over top of itself, but it ruined the footage. So it's gone. All the Halloween event that I recorded is gone. I know that others couldn't be there to record it, so maybe it's getting very close deadline now, but we might be able to pull off some kind of an event. But either way, if that doesn't happen, I don't want you guys to really miss out too much. So I'm going to go and show you guys the dropper that we did feature in those videos. And of course, what I would recommend is you go and check out the people who were there, like Win, Mara, Jake, Penny, Pudsey, Code. Who else? I'm missing like one person, aren't I? Mara and Win, me and Pudsey, Edson was there. Edson and Code. And then Penny and Jake. So all those people. They recorded it. It'll be on their channels for sure. And it was a lot of fun. We played Game of Clue. And we tried the maze, the haunted maze. And then the dropper. So I definitely want to at least show you guys the dropper. It's not nighttime anymore, so I can't get rid of the rain anymore either. Let's just see. Yeah, I thought so. Sometimes it's just becoming daybreak. Actually, does JFC have any JFC? Because I am almost out. Great. Perfect. Okay. The rain. I hate it so much. Hate it. So anyway, OBS has been causing me problems for ages now. Little things like that. Recently, it hasn't recorded my audio a number of times. Like in that video where me and Jake were saving the mules, it did not record the audio for my computer. And in that video, I did say that it was because I was rushing. And for sure, that's part of it. Because if I wasn't rushing, if I was taking my time, then I'd be able to see, oh, wait, it's the meter isn't moving up and down, so I'm not recording audio. That's part of it. But there was no reason why it shouldn't have worked. It just didn't. It just didn't. So, you know, part of that really annoys me. It frustrates me that it breaks like that. It recorded a bunch of building game episodes where the audio just cut out again. And I'm sure you guys didn't even notice, which is amazing. Editing. I got my audio from Jake, of all people. And that's why, like, sometimes during the video, you can hear things like, all of a sudden you hear, like, did I pick it up? I must have picked it up. You can all of a sudden hear things like Windows is disconnecting something in the USB or whatever during the middle of the video. And that was not my audio. Like, that was Jake's audio. The whole video was Jake's audio. So it was really good that it actually synced up so well. But anyway, it synced up pretty good. I was able to use his audio in that instance. But if I were to, like, record an episode of this, or like Minecraft Dinosaurs, or Wingcraft, or whatever, and it doesn't record my audio, just my voice, that would be really, really, really irritating to me. So it's just problems like that have been cropping up. I'm actually considering going back to Fraps, or instead maybe I'll buy for 10 bucks, I think it is. There's a program called Dxtory that people have been using for years for recording. Could try that one out. I don't know. It's just a matter of figuring things out. But I'm at the point now where I'm thinking OBS is not fit to record. And it's even affecting streams too. Like, I had someone say to me the other day, like, why don't you stream Ark? You know? And I know that I don't stream often anyway, but, like, streaming Ark is not an option one way or another, because the CPU usage that it takes up is way too much. And Arc itself takes way too much. So maybe if it was a different program, I'd have more luck with it. But with OBS, it feels like it's impossible. Or that I would reduce the quality too much. So, our dropper, the one that we were working on in episodes past, if you remember, has now been hidden. Not very well, but hidden, more or less, in this simple redstone doorway. When you go down, look at this. Doesn't this look cool? It looks like a legit dropper, but like miniaturized. Real droppers are way taller. Like, you'd start off at like block number 200 Y, and then you'd fall down from there. We're starting at 61 Y. So that's it's less than sea level. Sea level's at 64, isn't it? It's always been at 64, I thought. Oh, we're at 63. So 64 is one block above sea level. Anyway, 64, 63, whatever. We're at 61 down here. So it doesn't give you a lot of maneuvering room. So I had to really work hard at getting this to the point where people can fall and still have a dropper experience. It did kill a number of people, which was great. I mean, that was the point, right? Like, not to kill them so much, but just like to make it a legit dropper map that was difficult. And yeah, people were like, what? It's impossible. How do you do it? Well, the way that you do it. Oh yeah. So first of all, I had collected all these mushroom blocks, which I now have a ton of, and I might actually take them back. Let's actually grab them. Let's grab these leaves too, all of them. You can use them. I still got all of these, and I need all of these. I'm gonna have to make a few trips here. But the hardened clay, I was turning into brown and black clay. So you can see I've used a lot of it here. A lot. The brown is in between, and then the walls are black clay. You drop down right into the corner there. Okay, so whoa, there we go. Into the cobweb, and you're safe. I had some people that were jumping straight down, and they'd smack right here and then die. And be like, it's impossible. It's impossible. Yeah, it's not. You just hit the cobwebs. And we got this little area here, and I built this literally, like, people don't even know. We're at bedrock right now, level. We're at 6. I found some diamonds. I found like 16 diamonds right around here as I was digging. The nice thing about this area right here is that we are still in a mushroom biome. See how it's biome mushroom island? And it's all mushroom island everywhere here. Oh, this is desert right here. I should almost go like this then. Load up that guy. This is desert. This is desert. This is mushroom island. Okay. The most of this is mushroom island biome. Okay. So that means that it can remain dark like this, but it doesn't have to be. In here, there was a sword, you know, just a basic sword. And I was like, yeah, it's a sacrificial dagger type of thing. I built this room, this little mushroom sacrifice room. I built it as people were joining the call to record the Halloween event. Like, that's how close it came. I was still digging blocks. I was actually digging up the ladder when people were joining. I was making this ladder. So finished right under the wire. But I'm happy with how that dropper turned out. It looks really epic, in my opinion. Yes, I could probably go and take all of those. I used stacks and stacks and stacks. Each tier, and there was about, I don't know, 20 tiers. It was a lot. It was a lot. Let's see if we can figure that out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiers. Each tier, it's like those blocks right there where my cursor is, and then those blocks, those 6, and then those 8 again. So it's 8, 6, 8, 8, 6, 8, and it goes like that again and again and again. Staggering amount of blocks we needed. I got my looting sword, so it wasn't so hard to get the blocks that we needed. But crazy amount of work. And then I ended up going into the Nether, and I think I showed that on camera actually, getting some of the magma blocks, which we still have tons in there. So I don't know, it worked out in the end. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I'm glad that that's now part of the TimeShot map for now and until eternity, you know, like forever. I finally did what I always wanted to do in Minecraft. Like, that's something, I said this before, something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do. I didn't know if I'd be able to ever pull it off. This is going back years now, before TimeShot, on other servers that I've been on, like Red Cubed, and even before then. I always wanted to make a dropper of some kind. But never thought that I'd have the conviction? Is that the right word? The dedication in order to make it happen, to make myself actually get down to business and build it. These guys. These guys. They need those. Ugh. There we go. But yeah, I finally made the dropper. Worked out well. I like it. It works well because people did die. They found it challenging enough that they actually did die. So, I mean, that in itself proves to me that, you know what, it's a decent dropper. Apart from that, yeah, I just want to make a few trips now and get those blocks from that area. I guess I'll have to take my horse somehow. Problem with the horses is that you take them through the Nether and their lives are in your hands, like they might disappear. See, here's Jake Dog. I don't know if Jake even knows that Jake Dog's there. Like maybe he lost it. It's thinking that it didn't come through the portal with him or something. I don't know. Mobs and portals don't mix. They really, really do not. So I'm just skeptical about bringing a horse. But if I'm gonna make trips to that haunted mansion to get my blocks back, I mean, I'll need to. I just need to get a horse. Otherwise, it'll take me a million years. I have an idea of what I want to build today. I know that I've already been talking for 20 minutes. So let's make this short type of thing. So let's just throw in, let's go like this. Oh, we only had one row. Let's go like this again. There. Sorting. Got oak leaves here that don't match anything, so I'm just going to chuck them. Or I can maybe just like... one. Two. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I wanted to actually build something today. Which is why I got all these ink sacks. But for now, I guess I'll focus on the main element of it. Throw that in there, that in there. Grab these, make some more blocks. There. Okay. So I've got this amount of quartz, which is a decent amount now. What I'll need is probably about that for now, just to put the basics down. You can see that I finished most of the glass. Did I finish all the way around? No, I didn't finish all the way around at the top. And right there. But I finished this side of the building, at least for glass. And now what I'm going to do at the top is sort of like a canonical triangle. It's my best way of putting it. To explain it simpler, it would be like having a circle that goes upwards. You know, like... This is the smallest model I can make. But like, you start with a circle, and then you go up. You go up by one. It's hard to explain. That's sort of like, it goes into a triangle shape, but it's circular at the base. That's the best I can do to explain it. That's what it's going to be like up there. I just really just have to do it, and then you guys will see. Actually, I'm going to sleep now, because it is nighttime, very nighttime, and that desert down there is not very lit up, so sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Now, here's the thing. I know that you guys know that I've been building this kind of stuff for starters in a creative world that I had. Well, the other day I was going through, I don't know why I was even doing it. I was going through my single player folders and I was deleting a bunch of different worlds that I had. And I deleted my creative world that I had where I started to build ideas. Luckily, I didn't build more than I was working on. So, for example, The first one that I built in that world was the main complex right there. I built a piece of that. Actually, no. The first thing I built was that long tower with the torch on top. That's what I built first. And then I built that little bridge second. And then I built what I'm about to build here. Thinking of building it right kind of here. Okay. Or maybe, yeah, no, right here is fine. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to have to get rid of some of these trees. This stuff. This is a Silk Touch axe, which I really like the benefits of a Silk Touch axe. You accidentally, you break some leaves, you collect the leaves. I like that element. The other benefit, of course, is for the mushroom trees. The mushrooms. Hiccuped. There we go. But I do find, like, they do have a benefit, really, for sure. Okay, so why I was mentioning this creative world and why I deleted it is because I did take a screenshot of what I want to build. I did. But it's a fairly old screenshot. You know, like it's not one that I had completed. Like I kind of completed the build and then I was like, oh, this looks great. I really like how this looks. And then I mean, I'm so disappointed. I even had finished the pathway. I had finished the pathway and I had the pathway looking exactly like I wanted it to look. And I can't even remember the blocks I used now. So that kind of stinks. But anyway, what do I want here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. And then another 8. So 21 and 29. Let's make it 30. No, let's make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. I don't know, 30 blocks. I'm counting because what I did is I do have a screenshot, okay? And in my screenshot, I actually have a little portion of the building done. It's a small screenshot. I've got to count it. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So let's mark 30 there. Roughly. And now I know sort of roughly how far we'll have to go with the building. If it's a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, you know what? It won't matter that much. It really won't. Okay. My fortune pick, is that the only one I got? Yeah. Oh well. All right. So the way that this build goes is that, try to figure this out here. If I go like this, okay, 1 and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and then this goes off like that again. Okay, so that's a basic circle right there. Then what I went and did was, and I used something else. It's quartz, but this is the doorway right here, and I just want to mark it off. So there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the width of the doorway. And then it's this again. Okay? So the same circle again. Oops, no, this is already wrong. Like this, and then 1, 2. right? Oh, I've done this a little bit wrong, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change things. Just go like this instead. So it's, I was going to say, like, that doesn't make a circle. It doesn't. That's true. That's my circle right there. 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 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Wow. You cannot get better prediction than that. Right to the block we cut out. Okay? So, the way that this building is going to look, and this will all get covered. All of this will get covered probably right here. And this will get leveled. This will all get covered here. So a lot of terraforming to do right now, but it goes up by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And there we go. So it's been 30 minutes. But I just still want to show you guys sort of the basics of how this is going to look. Look at that. We're just eating through quartz already. I think I've got enough, though, to even finish the majority of this build in just what I've got. I did a little bit of math, and it's like maybe 50, 60 blocks to do one tier like this. I don't think it's much more than that, really. So when I do, let's say, a layer like this, and then what's going to happen is that this is all going to be black hardened clay inside of here. Okay, so this dirt is going to be hardened clay. I know it doesn't represent it very well, but it's the best that I can do. And then we're going to go like this again, and then at least one layer. Go like this. Go like this. And so on and so forth. Okay? So what you're going to see is that'll be all black. It'll be dark, and then it'll be ring, ring, ring. 3 of these little rings. And then another big 5. And then a ring. And then 5, and then a ring. And that'll be the way that the tower looks. I know. I didn't really explain it very well. But if you picture this black, it gives it some depth. There will be a window installed, like right here. So there's that, and then there will be windows in the other bigger towers as well. It'll be duplicated. It'll have a big arch doorway. Another big arch doorway, similar to the arch doorway over there. And then it'll have windows between the levels. And then the interior here will be, there will be 2 big generators, okay? I'm trying to explain what this is going to be. So it'll have 2 big generators in here. Generating, there will be probably a flame of some kind, furnaces and so forth, and a big, these are smokestacks, okay? These are steam stacks. Steam pipes. This is going to be my steam donor room right here. This is going to be the steam house. Whatever you want to call it. This is going to be it. So this is going to be a big smokestack, and this is going to be a big smokestack. And then there's going to be inside here, where the archway is. We're going to go through the archway, and then there will be all the donor names and stuff throughout here. In some fashion. I don't know how yet. Maybe multiple floors again, going upwards. That seems like the most obvious to me, would be to go upwards. And yeah, that'll be our steam room of sorts. Or maybe they can go downwards. Down and up. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. Either way, I'm going to end the episode there. We didn't do too much, but still, leave your comments below. Your opinions on whatever happened in this video. Whatever was talked about. And we'll see. Maybe you'll end up in the top comments video that comes soon. And with that, we'll be seeing you guys next time on TimeShot. Bye-bye.